Konnichiwa friends, I am Sekai X Arts and Animations, and today I am doing the Colorblind Art Challenge. Basically, you take a bunch of colors and swirl them around. Then you change your drawing device to monochrome and draw and color, not knowing what colors you used. In the end, I'll reveal the results and we'll see how crazy it got. Now, whenever I see this challenge, the result always ends up looking like cool and beautiful somehow, like some sort of inspired pop art, and to be honest, I'm a little skeptical. How can it always end up looking so good? Sometimes I wonder if it's fake, but I won't have to wonder any longer because I am taking up this art challenge and we'll see how it goes today. Now, when designing a character, their color palette is actually really important. It can convey things like a character's personality or mood or emotion, and sometimes even their backstory. Even just by looking at a character without knowing anything about them, their color scheme can give you hints into who they are. Some characters can even be recognized by their color palette alone, for example the "a platypus palette" joke. Similar to how taking away the pose, which I did in another video, can limit how unique a character can look, taking away the color palette also limits how much control you have over the character's design. Now, one thing I could have done to try to work around this would be to limit the personality of the character themselves. Since I couldn't see the colors I was using, I would make the character have as little personality as possible. Then, when the colors were revealed, the palette would have little to no potential to clash with the character's emotions. Now, I could have done this, but I didn't. Blank, expressionless characters are boring, and it's way more fun to design characters with a distinct personality, or at least an emotion. I also felt it was more in the spirit of the challenge not to do anything different from my normal process except the blind color palette. So I ended up drawing this confident, sort of formal punk girl. I don't normally draw characters with short hair simply because I prefer long hair on female characters and I don't draw guys, but I gave her a messy, short hairstyle tied up into a little fluffy ponytail. I also gave her a little shoulder tattoo and a confident expression. I'll be honest, she's pretty different from most girls I draw. Most of my characters are either very girly and excited, or more likely quiet and smart. But if a character is more confident, like my girl here, they're usually more elegant rather than spunky. So this was a nice change of pace. I will say, as I was drawing this and picking up unknown colors and dropping them in, I did start imagining what she would look like, not knowing at all if what I was imagining was close to what I was putting down. My girl, as I just mentioned, looks like she has a confident, fiery personality. As a result, I imagined yellows and oranges and reds as her main color, and of course black for her dress. This again shows how much color influences a character. Even though this painting was in grayscale, I was imagining it in color in my head. Okay, while I continue my drawing here, let me tell you a little bit about color theory. Color theory is the study of how colors work together. Not only does it cover how colors look together, but also how we can adjust color palettes to make people feel different things. For example, warm colors are more energetic, triggering feelings of excitement or joy. This also translates into characters. The main characters of nearly every magical girl series are pink, a warm color, and they usually are energetic, excited girls. In contrast, cool colors help people feel calmer and more relaxed. Pictures of waterfalls are used to soothe people, not get them excited. And most of the time, the logical, smart, and mature characters in shows are depicted with blue. These rules aren't hard and fast, of course. Beyblade Burst Volta Oi wears blue, but is a very energetic character. However, it's good to know how certain colors go together and how you can play around with them to grant certain effects. I'm really scared for how this is going to turn out. Are you ready? Here's what it looks like, and oh goodness, that is, oh no, she's apparently not human. I didn't imagine her being so yellow. The red hair fits, but the green highlights are not great. Somehow, there are actually a few colors I actually didn't end up using, like that sky blue and aquamarine. This doesn't look good at all. It looked much better in grayscale. I suppose most of the time I see this challenge, the people doing it have a more painterly or realistic style, so all the colors end up blending nicely and being pretty, but at least for me, I did not get a beautiful masterpiece. All I can say is that this piece really took me out of my comfort zone and is something I would not draw on my own. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one.